Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon the series, the beginning episode talk. So, we're back to filler. And in this episode, we actually start off with training. I didn't think I'd see the day until like Hoenn, because I know in Hoenn he trains his Pokemon, you know, Iron Tail, Bullet Seed. But we have a little bit of training, a little training battle between Ash and Brock. Pikachu and Vulpix are both using Quick Attack, or Agility in the dub, but Quick Attack. And then they want to use their Electric and Fire moves. However, Jigglypuff jumps in the way, so they have to redirect it. And they basically just uncover a ancient scene. And there, Brock finds an ancient Pokemon artifact, which a girl immediately grabs and is like, look at what I discovered. And obviously, Brock can't really say no to her. However, he's still like, well, I technically discovered it though, so... And apparently it is from a place called Pokémopolis. So then they go back and they learn a little bit about Pokémopolis. Also, a spoon was found there as well. These two might have some interaction with each other. But apparently, back in the day in Pokémopolis, there was like... evil was there, and the day would be swallowed by night until one thing would be able to drive the terrible creatures back into the Shadow Realm. Or something like that. Look, I had to wait for the microphone cable, which, by the way, the delivery driver put it through the mailbox and decided not to tell me until 15 minutes later. That happened, so I wasn't very happy about that one. But that's basically what she said. At least that's what I wrote down. However, the two items keep reacting to each other. So at night, Team Rocket want to have bigger stuff so that they can sell it and become rich. And James immediately is like, I'm gonna pay off the boss. So Jesse sends out Arbok to find something, and Arbok comes back with a couple of black balls. At least that's what it looks like in his mouth. However, the black balls then absorb him, and then something big but invisible appears, and it starts taking footsteps and freezes Team Rocket. And then the next day, they discover the footprints and also the ball thing, or I don't know, the tie. Kind of looks like one of those like clip-on ties. However, the main archaeologist guy gets absorbed by the thing, and then it once again becomes big and invisible and starts walking and absorb a bunch of other archaeologists. However, the gang and the woman Eve are able to hide out in the truck. Meanwhile, at Palatown, Professor Oak is looking at the mountain, and it seems like a storm is coming. That is the danger of the invisible thing causing like a storm. However, the reason that I'm bringing this up is because next to Professor Oak, we have Cramby, and we have the tiniest of Mucks. Like, Muck is so tiny in that scene, it is funny. Like, Muck's smaller than Krabby. So then it is revealed that it is a Gengar, and it walks around doing its own thing. And then the gang tries to stop it. However, both Onyx and Pidgeotto get absorbed into that thing. And it's getting a bit tight in there because it is also revealed that Team Rocket is in there as well. So then they go back, and it seems like the two artifacts are having a control over Eve. And they get put together, and a gigantic Alakazam appears who uses Psycho Cut, a move not introduced until Generation 4. But it's not really Psycho Cut. It just looks like Psycho Cut. But it creates these weird looking rocks. And then they start to have a bit of a tussle, and nobody really knows what to do. Ash is like, I'm gonna catch him, but that doesn't work. But they're standing in water, so Ash is like, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt, which actually affects them and everyone inside, but still not enough. But then Jigglypuff appears, and it's like, yes, Jigglypuff, sing for them. So Jigglypuff sings. However, they're too big, so it doesn't affect them. However, it does activate the giant bell thing that is there. So out comes a gigantic Jigglypuff who starts to sing, and then inside of the bell, there's like a paintbrush that it uses in order to paint on Gengar and Alakazam, and then it just walks off. And I guess the next day, everything is back to normal, and it's all perfectly fine. And overall, I thought this episode was actually really... I liked it. Okay, I like the gigantic Gengar. I mean, you can never really go wrong with Gengar outside of the fact that it's a poison-type Pokemon, which is something that I personally don't really like about it. That's the one thing, the only thing I don't like about it. Because in Kanto, there are too many poison types for me to use. So in order to not have overlap with my rival and also use Gengar, the only grass-type Pokemon I can use is Tangela. Because the only other one is Executor, which my rival has. But like the gigantic Gengar absorbing them, and also the Alakazam and Gengar using the Sable. A move that Gengar could not learn until Generation 4. And then the funny bit at the end with the gigantic Jigglypuff that sings them both to sleep. And then like the paintbrush that pops out. I thought this episode was actually a lot of fun. Also, tomorrow it is my birthday, so good old happy birthday to myself. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already, turn on notifications, don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next time when we finally go on the road to the league. Bye!